Hi guys, how are we doing today? We're in the Fruge Seafood test kitchen today. We're going to go ahead and demo our hybrid striped bass coming straight to you from Silver Streak Farms in Palacios, Texas. So I'm going to start my pan warming up here with a medium-high heat while I kind of talk to you about the fish. Got a nice, beautiful little 12-ounce fillet. I've got it skin off and scaled here. What we're going to do, I've got it split into two portions. We're kind of going to do a smaller composed plate for you today. I like to start my pan a little bit on the medium side. Take my fillet and we're just going to kind of score the skin a bit on the back side. What that's going to do is that's going to prevent that fillet from peeling up on you. So just 2 or 3 slices. And I want to get this in. Actually, we're going to season this first. Get this seasoned up, a little bit of salt, skin side, a little bit of salt and pepper here on the flesh side. Alright, so we've got a pan that hasn't quite begun to warm up yet. A little oil in there. We've got our fillets. We're going to go skin side down. So you really want to kind of start the pan if you've got some time in a cold pan. We'll turn the heat up. If the pan's hot, that skin's going to seize on you and it's not going to get that nice crispness that we're looking for. So now we'll turn our heat up and we'll get this fish in there, push it down, make sure it's nice and flat. Okay. So now we'll go ahead and get our sauce started and we'll get our vegetables in the oven. We've got some heirloom potatoes and a little bit of Brussels sprouts that we've pre-cooked. We're going to get these in the oven. During the cooking process, that will go ahead and bring those back up to temp and be ready to go. Okay, so the dish we're doing today, we're doing kind of a homage to New Orleans style barbecue shrimp. So we've got our striped bass, we've got our vegetable for the plate. We're going to build a kind of a barbecue butter sauce. We're going to start with nice hot pan. We'll go medium-high heat. So now you can start to hear that fish is starting to sizzle. Perfect. All right, we'll put a little oil down in our pan. All right. Get that going. We'll put some shallot in here, and I'm just leaving the shallots nice and big, nice big rings. I want this dish to look nice and rustic. We're really going for nice, classic, simple, clean looking fish. Alright, so while this is working, what we have here, we've got some shiitake mushrooms that we're going to use, and we've got a compound butter that we make here in the test kitchen. It's basically a barbecue butter. It's got your Worcestershire, a little roasted garlic. We've got some Tabasco in there, lots of spices and cayenne pepper, a little bit of paprika, smoky paprika. Okay, we've got our mushrooms in here. So basically we want this to time out perfect so that the mushrooms are finishing up. We're going to melt the butter in as the fish is ready. So you don't want to flip your fish too many times. We want to leave it on the skin side here for at least 2, maybe 3 minutes. You want to get it nice and crispy, nice and golden brown. That'll basically cook the fish from the bottom up. Then we'll flip it over, get a good sear on the top, and we'll be ready to plate our dish. Alright, now we've had our fish fillets skin side down, probably about 2 or 3 minutes now. Really important when you're cooking this, you want to kind of check on it from time to time. You want to make sure that the skin is nice and dry before you start cooking. That moisture will really prevent it from getting nice and crisp. As you can see, we're starting to have that nice crisp skin we're looking for. That fish is cooking from the bottom down, from the bottom up. We're going to go ahead and flip this. I like to have the pan tilted away from me. Keeps that oil from splattering your face. Okay. So you can see here the slices, the incisions we made have left us with a nice, even, flat surface, crispy skin all the way around. That's only going to take a few moments. So we'll come over to our sauce here, nice and low heat. Our shiitakes are ready to go. Our shallots are nice and translucent. We're going to put a couple of tablespoons of our compound butter in there and just turn the heat off at this point. And we just want to get that butter melted, get it incorporated, and I wish you guys can smell this. It smells great. Really looking for a nice throwback to a great old school New Orleans classic here, a barbecued shrimp. Alright, we'll set that aside for now. Our fish is just about ready. We'll turn that off. And what I've got here, we've got a nice little garlic crostini A little bit of garlic butter. This thing's crispy. I like to take the fish and I like to set it on a little paper towel just to kind of soak up any of the excess grease that's in there. So what we'll do, we'll start to build up our dish. We'll take our veg out. And again, we've just got a little multicolored heirloom potatoes. Those are roasted simply, a little salt, pepper, a little bit of fresh herbs. Then we've got our Brussels sprouts, kind of real trendy vegetable these days. Again, roasted dry, salt, pepper, just a little bit of the same thyme and oregano mixture. We're going to take our barbecue butter with the shiitake mushrooms, put that right over the top. Okay, you want to make sure we can see a few of these. We're going to pour that butter sauce right on top. Alright, so this fillet is intended to be for two. We'll take one of these nice good looking ones here, this nice tail piece, and we're going to present that with the skin side up. We're going to take our sauce here, a little bit of butter, right over the top. And there it is. Get our rim wiped. And that's it. That's our hybrid striped bass from Palacios, Texas. A little roasted veg, crostini, and a barbecue butter. Straight from the Fruge test kitchen to your restaurant. Thanks for joining us. This is Chef Boyer at Fruge Seafood. You're good to go.